What's going on, guys? We are Tottenham TV here, and another amazing away win on the weekend. 4-0, keeping up a 100% away record. 4-0 away at Huddersfield, a team who'd kept 4 clean sheets before today in 6 games. Only conceded 3 goals. They conceded the same amount in 23 minutes against us.
And it keeps up Poch's record against the promoted side.
Exactly, now 20 games played, 19 wins. Well, let's get into the game. Well, we started off like a house on fire, really. Like 23 minutes in, we're already 3-0 up. Yeah,
but before then there was a bit of a shaky moment. Lloris was pulled into a save.
Yeah, that was in, like right at the beginning of the game. Like first 3 minutes, Tommy Smith had a strike from about 25 yards and forced a good save out of Hugo. But other than that, Huddersfield, they started the game, they pressed us high, they tried to match us man for man, and it was very naive in my opinion, and it kind of fell apart very quickly.
What was he doing? You won't see many teams trying to match us man to man, especially the lower league table sides.
Everyone knows if you want to play against Spurs, you have to sit deep and you have to try and soak up the pressure. You can't afford to play a high line against this team. Only if you're City or Liverpool, maybe you can afford to, but not if you're...
Okay, but if you're a lower league, or especially a promoted side,
you can't.
You've got to keep it compact.
Harry Kane kept finding those spaces in the channels. It led to the first goal. It was a poor kick out from the keeper who looked dodgy all day, to be honest. And Trippier with a header forward. Low, the defender from Huddersfield, swing and a miss. And Kane's all of a sudden through a goal after one action, and his clinical finishing again.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 times he's scoring from there.
Once he goes through, there's only one outcome. Second goal, beautiful one-touch build-up play.
Amazing build-up play, and if Barcelona was scoring that goal, they'll be raving about it for years.
Exactly. There was Trippier, Dyer, Dele, Eriksen and Kane all involved. Eriksen finds a bit of space, a bit of luck when it falls to Davis.
A lot of luck.
Yeah, a lot of luck. It was a tackle, but you make your own luck in this game, and it was the build-up play probably warranted a bit of luck there for the goal, and a lovely finish from Ben Davis, who's really...
It's a striker's finish.
Yes, and he had such a good game again. Ben Davis, who's having an unbelievable season. He really is. He started the season so well, and he's doing a great service to Danny Rose. He's making sure he gets paid what he's worth. So
I saw today on Twitter that it said Danny Rose is going to be hopefully fit for Real Madrid away. Is he going to get back in the side?
It's a good question. Really good question. Poch has a decision to make. Does he bring Rose straight back in, or is Davis the number 1 left back at the moment? You'd probably have to say he deserves to be.
I can't see
any justification for taking him out of the team.
Exactly.
The third goal was a throw-in one from Trips, and lovely swivel in turn from Kane again.
What can't the man do?
He's unbelievable, and he's so two-footed. I don't think it's touched upon enough how two-footed he is on his he scored against Dortmund, Nicosia, and West Ham.
This week alone, in the last 8 days, 9 days, he scored 3 with his left.
Exactly, and they're all quality finishes as well. They're not easy. That goal against Huddersfield was not easy, even on his right. And he's doing that with his left.
That's what you get when you put hours and hours in the training ground. You can see it reaps rewards on the pitch.
Exactly.
Big time.
And it's impossible to stop when you can't force him on a weaker foot, because he doesn't have a weaker foot.
Yeah.
The only couple things in the first half, Ali had that little trick and he hit the post where he probably should have scored. And Kane, the keeper mishit the ball and it fell to Kane, and he really should have passed it in that situation to... I know it would have been 4-0, but just completely kill off the game. And he didn't pass it, went straight to the keeper.
And another bit of a poor performance from Dele Alli again.
Yeah.
He had a few nice moments, and then that was that dirty dive.
It was a really, really shocking dive. I don't like to see that at all, Dele. And he could have scored. He could have little dink over the keeper, but he decided to take a dive instead. I was really disappointed.
You would think after everything he's been through the last couple of weeks, with getting suspended with England and then being suspended for the Champions League games, you'd like to keep his head on the right path and just play his game, basically.
I can see that narrative forming, but that's not how I see it. I think it was a really bad decision to take that dive. It wasn't good, but I think the whole thing with England is a bit ridiculous. Yeah, it was just a bit banter between teammates. It shouldn't have been a ban. That was a joke. And last year, wherever he got a red card against Gen. But other players get sent off. I wouldn't call that a big issue. I think the whole thing with Dele is blowing out of proportion a lot, in my opinion.
But just small things keep happening.
Maybe.
And everyone keeps saying, yeah, he'll grow up. He needs to grow up.
Well, Poch always lauds his maturity. And you say when he's going to grow up. He's 21. He has a lot of time. He's got his whole career ahead of him. So I think he is growing up. To be fair, I don't think he is. You don't go and score and perform like he did last season if you're not a mature player. So That's my opinion. But then again, he has had a bad start to the season. He hasn't been great, but I think that's just the really high standards we set for him.
For some reason, in my mind, when I watch him play, his head's not completely in it like it was last season.
I don't know. I don't know
what it is.
I think he's set himself such high standards that any drop off in performance is going to lead to question marks. But
yeah.
I think you know, he has got 3 goals already this season for, you know, and he's a player who's always relied on moments. So
yeah, that's the thing.
He's never really been that sort of player who's really involved in the team.
He doesn't grab the game by the scruff.
No, but he'll just come up with a couple of goals each game or an assist or these moments in the games. So that's what you've got to do with him.
There's no doubting he's a top quality player. So obviously we're going to back him and it's going to improve.
But Eriksen, I thought was sublime again.
Eriksen, he's just the man.
How people can't say he's how people can say Coutinho or Ozil are any better than Eriksen is ridiculous. Eriksen, I think, is best creative midfielder in the Premier League at the moment.
100%. If definitely one top in Europe as well.
Yeah, for sure. The amount of chances he creates is ridiculous. His passing's phenomenal, and he's really become so central to how we play.
Everything we do attackingly pretty much goes through him.
Yeah, it's true. He finds her spaces, and he's got such an amazing touch.
The man, Musa Sissoko.
Yeah, he came on for the last 20 minutes. He got his first goal.
Unbelievable. I'm so happy for him.
Yeah, it was a bit of a scruffy one. Yeah. It wasn't the finest goal you ever see, but you know, a goal's a goal. It was a deflection, trickled into the back of the net, literally. But well done, Sissoko. Hopefully, more goals to come from you.
To be honest, if it didn't take a deflection, it was probably going miles wide.
Yeah, that's what people were claiming. We'll never know. Mostly, you got your goal, just grab it, don't say anything. But yeah, he has improved lately, and now if he can start to get on the score sheet or contributing in goals and assists, then he can become a really valuable member of the team.
Yeah, 100%. He's improving every game, and long may it continue, Musa.
Well, second half we completely dropped off though. Didn't we?
You could see Poch was visibly unhappy.
Yeah, he was getting angry at times how lazy we were, but I think, you know, we won the game in the first 20 minutes. We had a midweek Champions League game. I think the players had a right to maybe kind of just see out the game in the second half, maybe not push too hard.
It was a bit too sloppy.
I think maybe we took it to the other extreme. Maybe we didn't really look to attack until we just sat back and soaked up the pressure. We knew our defence is good enough that Huddersfield wouldn't be able to breach it, but it was a bit sloppy, or it's not a good habit to fall into.
But I don't know, there was an opportunity there to score a lot more goals, and we're so far behind in the goal difference from United and City. It was an opportunity missed, in my opinion. I just wanted to mention Pep Guardiola after the game, or pre-match, whatever it was. Called us the Harry Kane team.
Yeah.
What do you make out of that?
I think that's a bit disrespectful, to be honest, to the whole team. We have, you know, Harry Kane is obviously arguably our best player. He's like one of the best strikers in Europe, yes. But we have also the best last season and the last 2 seasons had the best defence in the Premier League. Yeah. We will have players like Moussa Dembele, Heung-min Son, Dele Alli, Christian Eriksen, who would get into most squads in the Premier League, if not every squad. You know, Hugo Lloris is the French captain. Like, Kane is not our whole team, and to call us the Harry Kane team, I think, it's disrespectful to the rest of our team.
I thought Pep was a bit classy before this comment. I used to love Pep.
I don't know if it was. I haven't really seen him say. I don't know if he was joking around or anything, but
there's probably a little bit of jest in it. But,
yeah,
you know, when you say something like that in a press conference, it's going to be taken seriously.
We're a collective. It's Poch has made a whole thing about we're the collective
should have called us the Pochettino team.
Exactly. Pochettino's the main guy in our team, and that's what our whole ethos is about. It's not just about Harry Kane.
100%.
We've got the international break now coming up.
The dreaded international break.
Really cannot be bothered for it. But Spurs are playing so well at the moment. But as soon as we come back, we've got Bournemouth, then Madrid, then Liverpool, then the West Ham in the Cup, and then United. So the next 5 games,
thick and fast.
It's all happening. It's going to be massive. So really looking forward to that. We're going to be going to Madrid in October 17th, buzzing for that trip. And unfortunately, we couldn't make it to this Huddersfield game, but that'll probably be the only game we missed this season. Yeah, we'll have a bit of an international roundup for you guys. Let you know how all the Spurs players got on in the international week. And as always, come on, you Spurs!